Hello and welcome. Hello, friends. Hello, family. Welcome to those of you who come intermittently, or if you're just checking this out. It doesn't matter. I'm glad you're here. I'm very grateful. Welcome to my sacred space. I prepared this space for us today, and this is for our pick a card reading. Right now, I am shuffling our Thought of the Day card. Oops. And I'm Olivia. This is Tarot and Coffee with Olivia. I do private readings, so if you'd like to get a private reading and you need to know my prices, just hit up my link tree. It's either in the bio, it's either in my bio or it's in the description of this video, and you just click on that and it'll take you on a grand adventure. It'll take you to my website, which you can call, or you can call me to book, or you can book on my website. We're going to cut the deck. We're going to pick your card, and we have I am in control of my thoughts and actions. You can only control your reactions and attitudes to what happens to you. You cannot control the actual events. Learn the difference. I don't like the way they said learn the difference, because that's a process, man. Anyway, we are in control of our thoughts and actions. Sometimes we feel like we're not. I know, especially when we're just so filled with emotion. We have choices we can make, and a lot of us are still learning what the best choices to make during crisis situations. Or situations where emotions are running high. We're human, so remember that. We are going to move on to your pick a card. This is a pick a card reading, which means I have put some card toppers here on the cards. I will show these to you up close, but you will use these card toppers that might help you pick your card. And then I will read your card. So if you need time to do that, if you need more time than what I have allotted here, which isn't a lot, you can go ahead and pause the video and take time to pick. But right now I'm going to go ahead and go over your card toppers real quick, and we will integrate this thought of the day into your card reading. So on the first card, we have your Smiley Face Frappuccino. There he is. And over the second card, we have the waves. And over the third card, we have the sun. And last but not least, the fourth card is Stonehenge. So now's the time to pause the video if you'd like. If you need more time, I am going to go ahead and begin with this card right here, which has the Smiley Face Frappuccino. We'll see what you have. And we have Mastery. Mastery has a lot to do with just having tremendous focus and drive, the tools and the knowledge and the know-how to get somewhere. And so that is part of your meaning for your card today. However, it was, when I drew it, it was what's called inverted, which just means upside down, which just means that you may be having trouble dealing with obsession right now. So I'm going to tell you a little story about obsession, because it is I'm really good at it. I'm really good at obsessing. I can obsess over a lot of things. Now I'm going to tell you about something that I was very obsessed about in my early 30s. I had a stalker. And this person did some pretty awful things to me and my family. And this person was actually taken to court over it and put on parole for a number of years. And the person continued to stalk me, and I had to, and actually was eventually charged with attempted murder against someone I knew. I know it sounds very big. That I'm explaining this to you because I want you to know how real and permeating obsession can be. I was afraid for my life, and I could not stop worrying and thinking about this person. This person was going around to everyone in my life and talking to them, trying to get them to side with them. And there was a lot going on there. So it was really difficult for me to just not think about it because this was a big deal. But I still had to get rid of this obsession. And that's when I started praying again. I had stopped praying. Every single time I thought of this person, when I was worrying or when I thought I maybe had seen them in a crowd stalking me again, anytime that person came to my mind, which was probably every second of every day for a while, I replaced it with a prayer for their healing and safety. Now that's what I did. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that to get rid of your obsession. There are other ways. And I had to use all these other ways to do it too. Sometimes I would replace my obsession with I'm taking some extra time with you because this is important. Sometimes you can replace that obsession with a mantra. You can, and one I like that I use is it Buddhist? It's an Om Mani Padme, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Anyway, you can learn a mantra. You can say the Lord's Prayer. You can turn up music really loud. Punk rock is really good for this. Turn it up really loud and scream along with it. So you're dealing with obsession. Obsession can be good. It can get you success in work, but it's not good for the soul. So it's time to figure out ways, and there are lots of other ways. So if you want to see if you can talk to people and see how they have dealt with their obsession, I think most of us or many of us have done this. And so now I leave you with that, and remember, I am in control of my thoughts and my actions. Even sometimes when we don't think we're in control because of obsession, we can focus that obsession elsewhere, and it can help us get out of that gridlock that isn't helping. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the camera with my foot. We're going to go ahead and move on to the waves, and turn over your card, and you have the Five of Pentacles. I know that doesn't look like a very nice, happy card, and it isn't. However, one of the things this card is saying is we know it's bad. We know. It's hard. It hurts. You're in pain. But it always, we know you're having, it's acknowledging that you're in a dark place. But also it's bringing forth, this too shall end. But it's more than that. It's always darkest before the dawn. And I will tell you, my middle child, her birth was 37 hours long. And that nighttime part of that was awful. And there were times that I didn't think I was going to make it. And I really do feel like I had to go deep onto the other side to get her spirit and to move her across, because I did hemorrhage after this birth. But I made it. It got really dark. And then the sun literally came out. And I could see the chinaberry trees outside my window, and they were sparkling in the sunlight. And I swear, after so many hours of labor, this could happen. I hallucinated little faces in those sparkles, and they were saying, you can do this. It's going to be okay. And honestly, that is what this card is saying, is that it is darkest before the dawn, but you can do this. Man, I'm getting heavy with some personal stories here. Let's move forward and see how far we can take this. I am controlling my thoughts and actions. Remember that, especially as in reacting to what this other person is saying to you, you have choices. You have choices on how you're going to react. Sometimes it's just quick and you just do it and you're like, oh, crap. That's okay. We make mistakes. But just remember, tell yourself, maybe this is your mantra, I am in control of my thoughts and my actions. You can say that over and over again to help you through this dark time. I was kind of stuck on the Chariot also. Let's move on over to the Sun. Let's see what the sun, what's under the Sun card. I will warn you that all the cards were inverted as I pulled them today. And we have the Queen of Cups. Now, when she's inverted, it's not that dark. She doesn't have that bad a side. All in all, she is a really sweet and wonderful person. She often, if I think of her as someone, if I wanted to personify her, she might even be somewhat, she have a little priestess energy, a little Mother Mary energy. So when she's in her dark side, it's, it's there. However, it's not terrible. So what do you need to know today? With this kind of energy around you, you may be male, female, or other, but this is some female motherly love energy that's coming in saying, try not to be too codependent, try not to be controlling. You are in control of your thoughts and your actions. But you're not in control of others' thoughts and actions. That's for them. Okay. Feed yourself today. Feed your spirit. You are a dear soul. And this card is letting you know that. But sometimes because of your love and because of how you feel towards those that you love, you can get a little bit too enmeshed, I guess. That's the word. So it's okay to back off a little bit and just take care of yourself. So we are going to look and see what is under Stonehenge. And yes, I did just haphazardly put the card toppers out, but Stonehenge actually seemed to match your card, as it is the High Priest. Now, I think of the High Priest as kind of a liaison to God. Now, we don't need a liaison to God. We can speak to God directly. However, it is sometimes nice to go through channels sometimes. The High Priest is he was drawn upside down, which says that you might be having a crisis in your beliefs. There might be something going on with you that your belief system isn't working for you anymore. You know, we are taught certain things and we are raised certain ways. In this case, with the High Priest in crisis, with you in crisis, this just isn't working. So what can you do about it? Well, you can get back to basics and you can figure out what it is that you want to believe. What would you like? What would help you more? It is okay, and I'm here to say, it is okay to change old belief systems and structures. Even if you went to school a long time, even if you went to seminary, even if you studied psychology in college, and it's just you just need more. You can change your belief structure, and it's okay to do. Reach out for some guidance. Go with your gut. Talk with people that you trust. And it is okay to step outside of what you've always been taught and what you've always believed and find what really works for you today. And do remember that I am in control of my thoughts and my actions. You can do this, and you're in control of your belief system. Our belief system helps us get through life. And I think here we are. That wasn't so bad. When I first drew them and I thought, oh, they're all inverted, this is dark. It wasn't so bad, was it? It wasn't that terribly dark. Anyway, here we are. We're at the end. There's some food for thought for you to carry with you. I hope that you found this moment to be just what you needed. Do take what resonates and leave the rest, but please do not make life-altering decisions based on video pick-a-cards, not even this one. Anyway, do reach out if you need anything, and I do really, truly appreciate you being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.